Welcome to TCI's DecisionLender 4 training series. This tutorial will instruct the user how a new lease application is manually entered into DecisionLender. To begin, log into DecisionLender. You are brought to the landing page. Click on the Work Queue tab. Click on New Application. The New Application page opens. Select the lease loan type by clicking on the Loan Types field and selecting it from the drop-down list. You can select whether the application criteria will be entered on a per-tab basis, or the Show All option will open the entire application. All fields marked with an asterisk are required fields and must be entered. First, we will enter the information for the primary applicant. Starting with the applicant's first name, enter the information in the Applicant Information section. Be sure to complete all the required fields. Next, enter the applicant's address information in the Address section. The first field is Address Type. Choose from the drop-down list. The available types are mailing, previous, primary, seasonal, spouse, or undefined. I am choosing primary. Under address format, choose either military, P.O. Box, rural route, street, or undefined. Depending on the format you choose, different fields will become available. I am choosing street. Enter the rest of the information in this section. If you are required to add an additional address, simply click on the Add Address button and a new section will be exposed. The next section is Employment. Enter all the requested information. If you need to add an additional employment section, click on the Add Employment button, and an additional employment page will open. To delete an employment instance, click the trash can icon next to the employment instance you would like to delete. The next section is Other Income. Click on the Add Other Income button to enter any income other than from a job or occupation. Examples include alimony, investments, rental properties, etc. Enter the requested information about this income. If references are being entered, click on the Add Reference button to open this section. Enter the information for the references. To add additional references, click on the Add Reference button again, and an additional section will open. We have now entered all of the primary applicant's information. If this loan application will have a cosigner, click on the Add Co-Applicant button, and a co-applicant section will appear. To remove a co-applicant, click the Remove Co-Applicant button. We will now move on to the lease section. Remember, you can continue under the Show All tab, or click on the Lease tab. The first section is Collateral. The first field is the Value Source field. If we are using a valuation source such as NADA, we will select it here in the drop-down. For condition, select Used. Enter the VIN number if you have it. It is not required at this point. Enter the mileage. Select the region, year, make, model, and body style of the vehicle. Click on the Book Out button. If the vehicle has options to select, there will be selection boxes for you to check. DecisionLender will dynamically update the dollar amounts in the columns. To show you how to enter a manual value source, I will delete this entry by clicking on the trash can icon and selecting the Add Collateral button again. Select Manual as the value source. The required information must be entered manually, including the vehicle values. The next section is Trade-in. If you are adding a trade-in, click on the Add Trade-in button, and the page will open. Required fields are marked with an asterisk. Next, click on the Lease tab. In the Dealer field, enter the dealer that submitted this application from the drop-down list. If applicable, select a branch. Enter all the required information in the Lease Details, Ads, Fees, and Terms sections. Submitting a note is optional. If you have any notes you wish to include in the application, click on the Note tab. Hit the Add Note button to enter a subject and comments. These notes will be attached to the application. You have now completed entering the application. You must click the Submit button. This submits the application to DecisionLender. You will receive a message informing you that you successfully submitted an application. The application will appear in the work queue. This concludes the tutorial. If you need further assistance, you can contact TCI Client Support at 1-800-492-2001, option 3. Thank you for choosing TCI's DecisionLender.